Everyone, I'm Matt Gregg, head women's basketball coach, Warner Pacific University, and this is Full Court Pressure. And we have a special guest today, a number 17 for the women's soccer team, right? This is Gaby Bowman from Gresham, Oregon, and we're excited to have you today, Gaby. We're just going to ask you a few questions and let some people get to know you. Is that okay?
Awesome. Sounds good.
All right. So let's just start off with tell us a little bit about yourself and why you chose Warner.
Yeah, so I grew up in Gresham. I graduated from San Barlow High School, which isn't too far from campus. So Portland's always kind of been home to me. I actually knew about Warner because my mom is a Warner Pacific alumni. She played softball and soccer here. So when I was in high school, the Warner Pacific women's soccer coach at the time actually came to one of my club practices. And I was playing for Eastside Timbers at the time. And she asked me to come to a few of the Warner workouts, and I really liked the girls. I knew a few of them from like high school and club and stuff, so that was kind of nice and warming. But yeah, coming into Warner as a freshman, I was in the pre-nursing program, and Warner was hoping to get a nursing program, a 4-year nursing program soon, which they did, which is awesome. I also really liked the small classroom sizes with Warner and like having an opportunity to have one-on-ones with, professors, which is really good for my learning. And it was close to home, so it was really nice.
Yeah, that's exciting. So your mom was an original, right? The softball, right? She was the first softball. We took a break and just brought it back. That's really cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. She was really excited to hear that they were coming back too. So.
Yeah. So that's cool. You got some good connections to Warner Pacific. That's great. So what have you been doing the past 8 months? Have been crazy, right? Nothing going on.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So what have you been doing to keep busy?
So thankfully I've been able to work a lot actually. But like on my free time, I've actually been pretty crafty. I've made my family, my mom and my 2 sisters have a lot of paint nights with me. We have a trail right down from my house that we like to go walk down, up and down once in a while. That was really nice. My family's very competitive, so we do a lot of game nights. We love board games and stuff. But during quarantine, I watched a lot of Star Wars for the first time.
Really?
So I've been obsessed since, basically watching it on repeat. So, but since school started, I've just been working, playing, and studying, lots of studying.
Yeah, I bet in the nursing program, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You don't want a nurse that hasn't been studying. That'd be bad news.
No, of course not. No.
Yeah. So, what position? You're a defender, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm not a big soccer guy. I come to the matches.
No worries. Yeah.
I say pitch sometimes, right? So I'm trying to get the lingo and everything down. So tell us, defender. I mean, obviously the name sums it up, but tell us what that consists of.
Yeah. So there's forwards who are most like offensive and midfielders, and then defenders and goalies. So like my main job is basically to protect my goalkeeper from stopping attacks from the opposing team. So like you said, it's basically like I'm the last line of defense. I'm the back line, So that's basically like my main job.
Plus, you have a connection to your goalkeeper. Is that correct?
Yeah, Alyssa Guthrie. I have played with her since like elementary school. So it's kind of funny. She's always been my goalkeeper, like growing up through club and stuff. She's always been behind me the whole time. So
yeah, that's awesome. Another great connection, right?
Yeah, seriously.
So being in the nursing program, obviously that's probably a pretty intense major, right? So how do you balance the soccer and the nursing program? And will you be able to continue soccer next year, or will the classes kind of be, there'll be too many classes for you to be involved in soccer?
Right. No, I plan out my week. So I plan out when I have soccer and what I need to complete for my classes. I have this big planner with everything laid out, and I need to like follow my timeline and stuff. So I want to continue playing soccer. But I guess we'll see how it goes for sure. But that is my plan. I'm planning to play next year as well. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, that's awesome. And the organization piece, I know being a college athlete, if you're not organized like that, things get lost. So that's awesome to hear.
Right.
You know,
And my professors and my coaches are like really understanding about it and stuff. And as
right?
long as I communicate with them and stuff, I think it will be all fine.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
great. That's great. Hey, so what advice would you give to a soccer recruit coming into Warner Pacific?
Yeah, so I would tell them wherever they're at, whether they're in high school or in college right now, I would tell them to finish their year off strong, their school year off strong. It always feels good coming somewhere new with a clean, strong plate. I would also tell them not to procrastinate on any paperwork or anything, like that includes FAFSA or NAIA registration stuff. I would tell them also to attend a few practices for sure and get the feel of the team. My girls are great, the group is great, but it's always nice to get to know everyone and stuff. Definitely have fun. Like that's the last thing. Just have fun. I know it can be kind of overwhelming and nervous. You could be nervous and stuff. But as long as you're having fun, everything will be fine.
Yeah, and you've got a pretty big team this year, don't you? Are you
Yeah,
probably
it's exciting. I'm super excited.
it's probably one of the biggest teams we've had since
Yeah, in a long time.
yeah, a long time.
hmm
So
hmm
that's exciting. Looking forward to coming out and seeing you guys on the pitch, right?
Yeah, I'm
So
super excited too. Yeah, I'm so excited.
all right, Gabby. Well, thanks for taking the time today. We look forward to watching you once everything gets I won't say gets back to normal, but once you guys can get back out and start playing again.
Yeah, thank you. I'm super excited.
All right, Gabby Bowman on Full Court Pressure. Come check her out at the soccer pitch. Let's go.